All right, so part 2 of my Mother's Day special video on how women do not belong in religion. I left off with Islam, so that's where I will continue off at. But I want to make a few corrections, maybe one correction, and I want to add on to something. I want to add on going back to Christianity, with Eve and her doings. That's also the reason why we're quote unquote born in sin. Like, we're born in sin. But that's one more thing I wanted to add on to that. And also I wanted to correct, I said white women just started getting their rights in the 1990s. I meant the mid 1990s. I meant to say the mid 1900s. So continuing off with Islam, I left off quoting Allah where he said, I must make Eve stupid, although I created her intelligent. Now, continuing on, because Allah afflicted Eve, all of women of this world menstruate and are stupid. End quote. Also, in the Islamic religion, in their doctrine, it says evil omen is in 3 things: the horse, the woman, and the house. So once again, this video is about the suppression of female energy in religion. Evil omen is in these 3 things according to this religion: the horse, the woman, and the house. Now, continuing on, it's been said that women when they're menstruating, they're not allowed to pray in the mosque. It's been also said during pregnancy. I'm not sure about the pregnancy, but I'm pretty sure it's factual about the menstruation. Also, in this religion, they have what you call dowry. 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 And that's when the family of the wife must pay the husband, because basically the husband now has to take care of the wife for the rest of her life. So it's like a charity case, basically. The family of the wife must pay the husband. That's called dowry. That's also in Hinduism. We're going to get to that too. But ending off with the Islamic religion, dowry is practiced in that religion. And that's also very suppressive. Now, let's move on to Catholicism, or Catholics, In this religion here, this doctrine, their female deity, or their mention of the female energy, we have here Virgin Mary, who is considered to be the spiritual mother of each member of the church, because God handpicked her to give birth to Jesus. Now, Virgin Mary is said to be a virgin who gave birth to Jesus Christ and remained a virgin before and after. So God handpicked her to give birth to Jesus Christ, and she is the spiritual mother of each member of the Catholic Church. Now, Virgin Mary is said to be 12 years old. So that's the issue with that, because there's no adult female energy there. You have a 12-year-old who is responsible for the birth of Jesus Christ, and she's the spiritual mother of each member of the Catholic Church, Virgin Mary. And it's also said that Virgin Mary was in a relationship with Joseph, who was said to be 90 years old. So that's pedophilia. And we all know the Catholic Church is known for what? So there's no adult female energy in that religion there. I mean, their spiritual mother is 12 years old. That's suppressive of a female, an adult female. It's very, and that's weird to add on. So now, oh, that's a wrap for that. Moving on to Hinduism. Hinduism is pretty deep. All right, so the Hindus, they got a Holy Trinity also, just like Christianity. Christianity got a Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. No female in their Holy Trinity. But Hindus, they have a female in their Holy Trinity. And her name is Shiva. And according to the Mahabharata, Brahma created woman as a source of all evil amongst men. They feared men could become so powerful, so he created woman along with lust, desire, anger, sensual pleasures to distract men from reaching his highest potential and also to become attached to women. So according to this doctrine, that's why the female was created. The first female. Well, no, that's why female was created. Now, the first female, according to the Mahabharata, created was Shiva. And Shiva had a task, and her task was to destroy all creatures. So, literally, the first female created in this religion is known as Shiva. And she had a task, and her task was to destroy all creatures. Continuing on, it said, well, statistics show 84% of all women in India are married before 10. So this one of those, where you're born into a marriage and that type of weirdo stuff. Same with Islam. Like, you're born into marriage and they got multiple wives and you don't pick your husband. Like, it's crazy. So now, let's see. Marriages are prearranged, which I just said. And dowry is here. And dowry, once again, is when the wife and her family pretty much give what they have to offer to the husband. Like gifts, money, and that's called dowry. So that's like very suppressive. Again and again, time and time, religion after religion. And also when these women menstruate, they can't do certain things also. So they're always, trying to pervert that natural process. Now, I have Judaism too. I'll end with Jews. The Jews, they get real offended, right? When you talk about them. Now, in Judaism, it's said that they promote and mandate abortions in this passage here. That I don't feel like reading, actually. But also I have here, which is probably more important, is a daily prayer for the Jewish man. Now, we all know that they pray 3-4 times a day. And one of the prayers that the Jewish man recites is this, and I quote, "Blessed are you, Lord our God, ruler of the universe, who has not made me a woman," end quote, in prayer. So every day, one of the prayers that the Jewish man recites, and the Jewish woman knows he recites, is him thanking the universe for not making him, her, his wife, a woman. So the woman has to sit back and follow this religion and follow that. So that puts her in the passenger seat, off rip, or the back seat at that. Now, when it comes to women actually teaching the spiritual teachings of this, that is a powerful struggle for them. A female rabbi is a very powerful struggle. Like in Christianity, there's female priests and they don't get too much slack. But in this religion here, a Jewish woman trying to spiritually uplift people in a serious manner, in a rabbi manner, was looked down upon. Like, they literally had to form like a civil rights movement to become female rabbis today. And you can go for yourself and watch interviews and testimonies of female rabbis and their struggles and all the groups and things they had to do to become female rabbis today. So I'll wrap it up with the religious talk on the female suppression and just talk to the goddesses, you know, one-on-one. You guys, the universe runs off female energy. The power you guys hold, you guys don't know because religion. But if you get in tune with the universe and get in tune with yourself, you will understand how powerful you are. You know, we can't have only the men waking up. We have a lot of men, you see, woke brothers, but we need our goddesses to wake up with us, because they know that's why they try to split us apart and keep us apart, because they know the power of a real union, of a man, woman, and a child. They know the power of that. So they try to exclude that in every which way. In religion, they do it with the female. In the system, they do it with the male and the kid. You know, they break up the families in the system, but they know the power of a family when they're together. So we need our females to stop dragging us to church. We need our females to wake up and get back into their natural self. You know, Christianity is what? Full of what? Single black women and gay brothers? I wonder why. The Islamic infiltration of hip-hop is terrible. All these rappers are Islamic now. And how do they treat their women? The Islamic religion, how do they treat their women? Why are women like this? Why are women COVID-19? They're suppressing their energy. We need you guys. The only way that's going to change is if the females, the God in the physical, put it in. So when I say our females need to wake up, it's because we can't tell y'all what to do. You guys are the God on earth. That's why it's so hard to tell you guys or try to get you guys to wake up. Like I said, we got a whole bunch of woke men and little females. Our females are sleeping. And you guys are the natural rulers and the natural dominance of the planet. So you don't want to hear none of that. You guys need to hear it from your own. We need our sisters to start speaking up and start telling other sisters and other goddesses to wake up, because they're not gonna listen to us. They will listen to their own kind, though. They will listen to a female for sure. That's the struggle. That's the power. We got us telling them, stop wearing weave, stop degrading yourself. They're gonna come back that with, y'all like it, this, that, and the third. But if they had a female or multiple females preaching this and starting this, it'll definitely switch. The flip will switch like that. So it's important for you guys to start waking up. You guys see it, you feel it. The universe is speaking to us, speaking to you first. So, meaning it's getting hotter and hotter. It's time to wake up. And we need our females to wake up. We can't be the only ones. It's gonna be it's a cat and a dog fight every time. So that's it on my Mother's Day build. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this information. I got more videos coming for sure.